Listen, Little Man is another book by William Reich. Remember, as I mentioned before, William Reich's core thesis in his psychoanalysis and in his psychology is demographics and gender identification. They are his core beliefs. There are others. So Listen, Little Man is rather humorous, satirical, ironic about his belief system. Now we've gone through a ritual for the Olympics, we can change our tune a little bit. Okay? We can change our tune a little bit for the Olympics. We can do away with Gaia, chlorophyll, and we can enter a realm that may not be acceptable to some people, but the realm is more common than many people know. I got a book about the Olympics and a map of the Olympic Games in the mail. I can't wait to go over it. All about the Olympics. I'll go over it on video in another Facebook posting. This is one book I recommend, Cruel and Unusual Idiots by Leland Gregory. Cruel and Unusual Idiots. It's kind of humorous. Now, we're going to talk about the recession or the slow economy. This is Juiced by Jose Canseco. Wild times, rampant roids, smash hits, and how baseball got big. William Reich, in his book, Listen, Little Man, is extremely concerned with fascism. He got chased from Nazi Germany to Sweden. He went to England and then he ended up in America. All chased by the fascist. And when he got to America, he was harassed by fascists here, or neo-fascist. But he still didn't give up his good humor, and he still didn't give up his socialist belief system. Because he knew from demographics and from gender identification something that many of the feminists will not recognize or really are ignorant of. Now, ignorance, as I've said in some other postings, does not mean stupid. Ignorant does not mean stupid. I am ignorant of quantum physics. I am ignorant of the secrets of the government. I am ignorant of many parts of geology and geography. But that doesn't mean I can't learn if I want to, or that I can't buy a book on the subject if I want to. So when I come down on the feminists, that doesn't mean I'm being negative. The feminists have done great works, and I applaud their efforts for equal pay for women and equal pay for minorities. They've done wonderful work, and I encourage them to go on. But there is a branch of feminism that runs into homosexuality and lesbians. And I recommend This is a book on Viagra alternatives. It's about herbal alternatives to the pharmaceutical or the pharma products. I'm not against the pharma products like some people are. I know they can be dangerous, but then almost anything that is abused can be dangerous. I'm just using this as an example that there are natural products out there that grow in nature, that do not come from factories and do not come from laboratories, that can be used as an alternative to Viagra. Okay? And this gets me in to natural testosterone plants. Okay? Now, why a lesbian, and I'll use the slang word, a butch lesbian, wants to act like a man, the very subject of her disgust, the caveman type of mentality, the brute, the man that goes around beating up women. Why a woman would want to act like the very subject that she despises so much, I don't know. But if the woman does want to become like a man, she can take chemicals to make her more manly, if that is what she wants. And she doesn't have to go to her doctor if it's too embarrassing for the lesbian to be manlike. She can take testosterone plants, herbs, and teas that will make her more manly and more aggressive. Now I'm saying that ironically, but there's a hint of truth in it. Because why would a feminist who finds, an extreme feminist, who finds the brutality of men, the aggressiveness of men, and the barbarity and cruelty of men so repulsive, why would she want to act like the very person who she despises? That's a question. That's a rhetorical question. You answer it for yourself. I don't know the answer, because the only thing I can figure is that these women who want to act like men aggressively, like barbarians, and who are cruel, should go into psychoanalysis. I'm not saying psychotherapy. I'm saying they should find why they want to be so aggressive like men, who they accuse of being aggressive. Do you follow my reasoning? Why would a person want to act like the very person who they despise? That's what I'm saying. But if they do, they can take natural plants that have testosterone in them, and that will make them more manly, if that's what the woman wants. This is the Testosterone Edge by Brian O'Neill. The power to boost energy, fight disease, improve mood, and increase sexual vitality for men and women. This book explains that both men and women have the very hormones of the opposite gender. Men have some estrogen, and women have some testosterone. So don't get all excited about sexuality. There seems to be a spectrum of sexual chemical imbalance. It may be natural. You might be born with it. We'll probably come back to this subject in a later Facebook page. Okay? So, we got our candle burning here. And I don't know, again, whether the bell should ring before or after the candle. So, here's my absinthe. For every ritual, there should also be some kind of liquid finish. Toast, prosy, cheers, salute. You can see the absent label, I hope. Okay. So we just went through a ritual. Oh, the cork broke. Of course the cork broke. The cork broke in the bottle. Would you believe that? So the ritual is ruined. The ritual is ruined because the cork broke in the bottle. How about if we test this out?
Jobs are hard to find, aren't they?
Yeah?
Well, you just have to keep reading the ads and hoping. Oh, would you care for help wanted mail?
Oh. Thank you. What?
Magic answer?
No, I was just wondering, what does passementery workers mean?
I'm not sure. I think it has something to do with beads.
Then why don't they say beads?
Oh, I don't know. Can you find anything?
Oh, no, nothing for my peculiar talents.
How about that snappy opportunity for a young man with money to peddle an invention that does things that's never been done before?
Where's that?
Oh, it's there somewhere. It always is. Why do they put in ads that require money to invest?
I'm afraid that's your question.
If you had any money,
You wouldn't be reading the one ads.
Oh, it's tough these days. About 200 people for every position. How long is it since you've been interviewing for a job?
I can't remember.
The only good ads are for couples. Here's one for cook and butler, must be able to do housework. Attractive surroundings, servants' quarters over garage. Cook must be exceptional or don't bother to apply.